ketemu lagi yang di Inggris. Ting 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 ting. Moin moin, moin moin, moin moin. Ketemu lagi Aaron di Jerman.
Hai guys, ini ada Starling, tapi bukan Starbucks keliling ya, tapi emang mereknya ini ya penyewaan sepeda namanya Starling.
Oke, ini kita lagi di Manchester, Pecinta. Kita naik bus dari sini nomor
250.
Sekarang kita mau ke stadion Manchester guys. Jadi nih kita udah jalan, tapi ada kereta lewat. Jadi habis itu ada ting 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 gitu. Tapi juga kita mau ke Manchester.
Ya kan? Tuh dari sana. Lihat dari sana tuh. Dari sana juga ada.
Tuh ada kereta kuning namanya tram, dan kita nggak naik, kita naik bus. Tapi kita cobain dulu sih naik kereta. Aku belum tahu dan aku bisa jatuh.
nomornya nggak ada nomor 25. Nah. Kita long way kan? Oh, single?
Bunga aku single, punya anak satu.
Thank you.
A few moments later.
Kita tahu lah di mana nih sekarang. Hai. Hello.
Hello, do you have the tickets, right?
For this one?
Yes, fine.
Yeah.
Can you just search your bag?
Wow, sebenarnya
12, ini yang 12. Ini final.
Ini para legends. Saya tidak kenal yang jadul-jadul. Oh, ini waktu Roy Keane.
但是那个不是故意把水退掉吗？
Nggak tahu yang mana. Ini main zaman dulu.
Nih, Meron.
Tuh. Ron Atkinson.
Iya, zaman dulu.
Iya, zaman kita. Sir Alex Giggs cuma sebentar doang ya. April, Mei cuma sebentar doang. Orinya pernah. Learning zone. Yeah, thank you. Sini nak, duduk sama ya. Keep Queen's Park Rangers. Belum mulai. Masih ada waktu kita. Ya apa ini? Wow, bagus banget. Oh, piala curling. Bobby Charlton's Manchester United number 9. George Best. Title League, Champion League, FA Cup, League Cup, Football, FIFA World Cup, UEFA Euro League, Super Cup, Women's Cup, Women's Championship, U21, Tennis Law. Oh, Messi, goalkeeper. Oh,
Tähän sopii viireä.
Beckham. Ke atas ada. Cari toilet. Oh ya, hai. Tadi kalau ini pencet bisa nih. Oh, kita udah deket. Sini, Aaron. Bisa? Nah. Our will to win just gets fiercer when every game. The best thing I've ever did was when I signed to play for this club. Wow, trophies. Banget ini. Gede banget tuh, lihat. Copa Descu Eropa, kayaknya Eropa deh.
Art deh. Sini mau foto sama Art.
Oh, namanya Captain Marvel. Mulai. Kejadian Munich 1958. Jadi pernah ada kecelakaan dulu di Munchen. Selamat Met Sermet Busby. Tuh. Kecelakaan di Munchen. Iya, nanti sebentar lagi.
Iya, turun. Tadinya di bawah, tadinya di bawah. Turun ya.
Material. Ronaldo. May we know the toilet is?
Yeah, no problem at all. Just go through here and go to the other side and there's a corridor. It's on that corridor.
Okay, the one that has the gear?
That's the one. On the right hand side, right at the bottom.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yang tadi kan?
Ya. Bawa kentang. Apa? Ini seasonnya awal-awal. Stam, zaman dulu banget nih stam. Beckham.
Sekarang aku.
Roy Keane, the leader. Solskjaer. Aduh, kasihan dia mukanya. Sini. Nah. Ini jam berapa? Ini nih kayaknya udah mau mulai deh. Kasih lihat. Next one.
10 minutes.
Ah,
I can meet out here.
okay, sure. Ya udah duduk lah. Coba aku fotoin.
Thank you.
Kasih lihat.
Well done, thank you.
Thank you. Wow! Look at that!
Hey guys, come on in, seat row 13, it's brilliant.
Ada go.
Sir, 14. My name is Will, that is Malcolm. We're going to show you around the stadium today. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask either of us. The most important question of the entire tour though, to get us started, hands up if you are a Manchester United fan. Most of us. Fantastic, that's good, we'll have a good tour, that's alright. There were some people who didn't have their hands up. It's all okay, you're all very welcome. Hands up if you support a different team. But Celtic, absolutely. Some legendary players have played for both United and Celtic. Paddy Crerand, Roy Keane, who else? Henrik Larsson, there you go. Like Brian McClare. I mean, the first 3 or 4 alone are fantastic players. So yeah, that is no problem at all. Anyone else? What? Yeah? Cardiff, not a problem at all. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's old club, so that's fine. It's better than Swansea. Anyone else? Liverpool?
Yeah.
1. So there's always 1. You can stay with that. Manchester City, Leeds. Fantastic, we'll have a good tour. Whoever you do support, I'm only having a laugh. You are very welcome here at the biggest stadium in the Premier League. We have just over 74,000 seats at full capacity. We're putting some more in at the moment, which is why you can hear all the noise. But at the moment, you are sat in the biggest stand in the biggest stadium in the Premier League as well. This is the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. It was renamed after our greatest ever manager in 2011 to commemorate 25 years of him managing the club. That works pretty well because this stand has got about 25,000 seats in it. The 2 smallest stadiums in the Premier League last season were Luton's Kenilworth Road and Bournemouth's Vitality Stadium. You could fit both of those stadiums' entire capacities combined with about 3,000 spare seats in just the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. If you include the quadrants, so the corners on either side, that takes you to about 35,000 seats when all those seats are filled in. That makes this stand alone bigger than half of all stadiums in the Premier League last season. On my right hand side, that is the most boringly named stand in the stadium. That is the East Stand. I'm sure you can imagine why. A lot of our older supporters call it the scoreboard end though, because up until 1971 I believe, there used to be a big wooden scoreboard where the Adidas logo is now. Back then, every game kicked off at 3 PM on a Saturday. There was no internet to keep up to date with all the other scores, so the big scoreboard showed you every score going on in the league at the time. Nowadays, we just have 4 LED strip scoreboards. There's 1 in each corner. Here in Anfield are the only 2 stadiums in the Premier League that don't have big TV screens for VAR replays. That's for a number of reasons. Obviously, Sir Alex Ferguson said he wanted everyone in the stadium watching the game on the pitch rather than on a TV screen to help with the atmosphere. Mostly though, we'd have to take out a load of seats to put a new screen in, so we don't want to do that. They do have them at the Etihad, but they just cover up the empty seats, so we don't need them here. There's going to be a bit of that. Directly behind me is the smallest stand in the stadium, but it is the busiest one on a match day. It's the Sir Bobby Charlton stand. I'm sure that you've all heard of Sir Bobby. I'm sure you all know he is one of United and England's greatest ever players. When we renamed the South Stand after him in 2016, he was still, about 43 years after he'd retired from playing, United and England's all-time record goal scorer. Wayne Rooney broke both of those records later in 2016. Harry Kane is now England's record scorer. But Sir Bobby was the first player to win the highest achievable honour at every level of the game. As an individual player, he won the Ballon d'Or in 1966, making him the best player in Europe at the time. Won the World Cup with England in the same year, and in 1968 he captained United to the European Cup. Only 9 players have ever won all 3 of those trophies in their career. So Bobby was the first to ever do it. He's the only British player to date to do it. And the most recent was Lionel Messi when he won the World Cup back in 22. So that shows you the calibre of player we're talking about with Bobby. Finally, on my left hand side, over there, that is, at least in my opinion, the most iconic stand in English football. That is the Stretford End. Ever since the stadium opened all the way back in 1910, the supporters have called that Stretford End purely because the part of Manchester behind it is called Stretford. That's where I live. If you've never been to Stretford, don't bother. There's nothing there. But all of the atmosphere, all the singing starts on that side of the ground. And it echoes around the stadium to what is hopefully the quiet corner over there where the away fans sit. Not so quiet this season. That's also the next place we're going to head to. Like I say, it is the best place in the stadium to take pictures, so we'll give you loads of time when we get there to do that. After that... of little pins and pieces of red ribbon, which is the same material that we used to make Manchester United shirts out of. I'm sure that you're all aware, Manchester United and Liverpool have a very long history of rivalry. It is one of the most heated rivalries in all of sports. It dates all the way back to the 1800s, arguably even earlier if you want to go to the American Civil War and stuff, but we won't get into that. Back in the 1800s, Manchester and Liverpool, very important. Now most Premier League managers last about 2 or 3 years at most at the moment. They don't even win one major trophy in that time. Sir Alex averaged more than 1.4 a season for more than a quarter of a century. That is not including the first 4 years where he didn't win anything, which is an incredible record. He won 13 Premier League titles, 5 FA Cups, 2 Champions Leagues. In 1999, he won all 3 in the same season. He earned himself a knighthood, hence why he is Sir Alex Ferguson. I used to be able to say he was the only manager ever to achieve this. I can't say that anymore, unfortunately. We don't have time to talk about any clubs just over there who might have done it, so follow me.
Golnya Rooney yang waktu salto. Golnya Van Persie. Banyak renov ya.
Where we're going, like I say, is the best place in the stadium to take photos. The further you spread out to your left around the platform, the better your pictures are. And if you need any help with inside, nowhere where you can physically see the pitch. A lot of people do. Is it 42 now? I'll probably miss 2, that's okay. Yeah. With the Sir Alex stand, you can see just how big it is now. All 3 tiers, all the way to the top, it's 48 metres from the roof to the bottom. That's the same height as a 10-storey block of flats. There is no lift. You have to take the stairs all the way to the top if you're on the back row. The flags above the stand, they are the national teams of the players who played for United's first team squad. So if you've played at least one competitive game for your national team,
Ganti baju. Angkat.
Sekarang pegang.
Tuh, ngarep sana.
So, welcome to the home team dressing room. This is where the players will come before and after the games get changed. There's 2 questions that me and Malcolm will get asked every single time we come in here. Firstly, is this the real dressing room? If you go to some big European stadiums, I won't mention any names, but 2 big Spanish clubs are some pretty good examples. Don't know about Madrid's new stadium actually, I haven't been, so I can't confirm. Anyway, they will show you a replica dressing room, which looks exactly the same, but it isn't actually where the players go on match day. Here, this is the real dressing room where the players will come for every home game. The second thing we always get asked is, are the shirts the real shirts? I think it's quite obvious at the moment. They are not. These are just replicas like you get from the megastore. If nothing else, the players haven't worn this kit yet, except for a pre-season friendly in Scotland.
Oh, ininya kalau kita mau pemainnya. United.
If you guys want to film as they're coming down, you're very welcome to go down to the red tape at the bottom now. Fantastic. Please do not go across the red tape onto the pitch. Me and Malcolm don't want to work for City next to it. Just going to drop around here. Right, let's go. Join United!
Biasa aja kursinya. Mas jangan dipegang, itu basah. Enggak. Contohnya. Pasti ya, kemarin sih itu juga cerita. Bagus, dia beda bahannya. Kulit.
It's way too. This room for about 8 years because he was unhappy with the questions the radio service used to ask him. As well, in recent years, you probably remember the time Jose Mourinho stormed out of that door, shouting 3 times "respect" for the 3 trophies he won. Thank you very much, guys. See you later. There you go.
Thank you.
Guys.
Bye.
Good afternoon. See you later, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good afternoon.
Ah, kita dapat sertifikat.
Yes.
Wow. Mana?
65 tahun.
Kambodia.
Makasih ya teman-teman udah ikutan stadium tour online bareng keluarga kami. Next video aku akan share perjalanan kita dari Manchester ke Anfield dan gimana ya rasanya belanja merchandise di Anfield Stadium. Menurutku untuk pengalaman once in a lifetime ini worthy banget. Kalian bisa coba dan next video aku akan share apa lagi ya, sharing di kolom komentar. Oke, kita udah sampai di Leonardo Hotel nih. Kita habis tur Manchester United Stadium. Jadi sekarang kita stay di hotel ini. Insya Allah besok kalau lancar kita mau coba ke Anfield Stadium di Liverpool kalau memang memungkinkan. Bismillah ya. Nah, kamar kita ini hotelnya lumayan bagus nih, harganya worthy juga. Nah, kalian mungkin bisa mampir sini.
Selamat datang di hotel Burn. Iya beda ya. Tuh kamarnya besar banget, kamar mandinya.
Bisa mandi berenang.
Bisa mandi berenang.
Keren. Wow.
Seru sekali.
Good.
Coba nyalain.
is great. How to?
Kita lihat bagian sampingnya.
Lengkap banget hotel nih. Ini ada hair dryernya nih.
Ada juga ini.
Ini bisa dibawa pulang guys.
Jangan dong.
Ada